Hey everybody, how are you? Good afternoon. How's everybody doing? Going live this afternoon from the passenger seat so that nobody thinks I'm driving. I'm being safe, okay? So I wanted to talk about some tips to quickly scale up your business, your e-commerce business specifically, but any business that you want to rock it out in, especially in 2017. So since we're getting to the end of the year.
Mama, I want to say hi.
Wait a minute, Priya. Not right now. I've got a car full. Okay, guys. I've got a car load. We're about to go out to. Go ahead, say hi, Priya.
Hi.
Everybody's all bundled up, so we won't be cold. We're about to go out to get Thanksgiving food. Hey, girl. Hey, Nakia. What's up, honey? How are you doing? We're out here. We're about to go get our Thanksgiving food. And I told a couple of my Ecomm friends, I got a lot of business friends that we rock it out in business together too, that I would step up these videos offline on YouTube, well, not offline, but off Facebook, on YouTube, and on Facebook. So I am doing a video on the go today about how to scale up your Ecomm. Almost ended the video. I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm going to start just inviting some people out to this real quick. Especially some people I said I would invite earlier. How's everybody doing? What's y'all plans for Thanksgiving? Drop a hello. Please, Sean. Drop a hello in the comments. Tell me how you doing. What you plan to do for Thanksgiving. The kids are starting to fight with each other in the back seat, y'all. As usual. So anyway, I mean, I'm just inviting a couple people out. And just waiting for some people to jump on. And you can also do the same if you want to share this live out. Definitely at the bottom of the live. You can share this live. But anyway, like I said, y'all, we're getting ready for Thanksgiving. Hey, Eric. He said you need a plate. Okay, we'll make sure we save you a plate, okay? We're on our way out to I'm going to be just cooking. We're not really having a big Thanksgiving, kind of small, just us, but I always try to cook, you know, for the family, so we don't feel like we're missing out on anything if we don't have company or go anywhere. So, I'm going to try to cover these tips quickly, and hopefully some people will start jumping on, but I just want to talk about some ways, some real direct ways. I'm looking back like, okay, that you can scale up your Ecomm business quickly, and scale up your business period quickly. If you have a business that you want to take to the next level for the end of the year and also in 2017, these are just some tips that you guys can use to scale that business up, okay? So I'm just going to talk about some ways that I've scaled my business up. I had like 2 to 3 months to do it, and I wanted to do it at a certain level. So I'm just going to tell you some things I did to scale my business up to where I wanted it to go. And I know that we're about to go into a new year. So I know it's important for a lot of people to have new goals and to hit them, you know, in a certain record time. So the first tip is have a goal, okay? Make sure that you have a goal. A specific goal. One thing about me, I write checks, y'all. I write checks. I showed you before, I write checks to myself, and I actually got them from a wonderful mentor of mine that I follow, and he did the same thing in order to get results in his business. So now I'm like serious. I write checks. I write down my goals. I date my goals. I actually put specific dates on my goals, okay? And I plan on over delivering these tips. I plan on offering more than just 3. I'm just going to roll with it from the top of my head of some things I do. So if I want to have X dollar amount on X day, I actually write a check that I'll be able to actually go to the bank and cash it, y'all. That means I'm going to have that kind of cash in my bank account, and I actually date these checks. So one thing that I do want to say about goals is when you set goals, and you really have faith in them, and you believe that they're going to come to pass, get ready, y'all, okay? Get ready, because sometimes when we ask to scale up, or when we ask to grow in business, we're not always prepared. We're not always prepared. We don't always have the help we need to scale up. So sometimes you might ask to scale up. She's asleep already. We might, oh my goodness. We might ask to scale up. And Micah, both of the girls went to sleep in a matter of seconds. I'm sorry, guys. But we might ask to scale up our businesses, y'all. But we're not prepared for what comes along with scaling our businesses. Do you have the hours? Do you have the sleepless nights? Do you have the virtual assistants or the aid or assistance that you need? Do you have the funds to be able to handle the growth? So sometimes we ask for stuff or what have you, but we're not necessarily 100% prepared for what comes along with the territory. So that's sort of like, you know, one thing I want to warn you about is this power behind putting a definition on those goals and putting them out into the atmosphere. And if you pray, asking God for what you want, there's power behind that, because then when you get it, are you prepared? Okay, are you prepared? Are you ready for the blessing when it comes? So that is like a real biggie right there. Are you ready for your goals? So the first thing is to start your goals, and I actually date mine. I date my goals. So it could be like, I want to earn, you know, X amount by X date. And sometimes I actually write myself a check. Okay, I actually write myself a check for the amount of money that I want to make. And sometimes your goals is not always, hey Kiana, hey girl, super rock star, how are you today? Definitely follow her, y'all. Follow her if you want to brand your business. She is super awesome, y'all. And lots of other stuff that she teaches as well about online business. So definitely date that check, y'all. Be direct about exactly what you want and what you expect to get, and get ready for it. Buckle your seatbelt. Get ready for it, because then once it happens, you have to be ready to receive it. So sometimes we ask for blessings, and then when we get those blessings, we're not ready to receive it. And that blessing could be anything. Like sometimes it's not a wealth blessing. Sometimes it could be a mate. You might be praying for a husband or a wife or the right person. Well, are you ready for that? Have you really cleaned your house? Are you ready? And I'm not talking about your physical house either. Are you really ready to attract or to have in your life the kind of mate that you've been praying for? Are you ready for that? So sometimes we pray for stuff that we're not ready to receive. We pray to scale up, but then once we didn't pray fully, that I pray that I have enough money to handle when my business scales up, because it takes money a lot of times to make money. So that's number one. Actually have a goal. Yes, he said, girl, take us to church. Actually have a goal and actually follow through with that goal, okay? Follow through to make that goal happen. You got to put that goal down on paper. You got to be specific about dates. And what I do, I look over my board. I kind of keep everything on my dream board. Wow, the sun's right in my face. I kind of keep everything on my dream board, and I check it every day. Okay, I got this goal to hit by December 31st. Today is November the, what's the day, y'all? I don't know. This November the 23rd, and have I hit it yet? Like, okay, let me get moving. You know, keep up with your goals. Keep up with those dates, and know that you got to keep pushing harder, and know that it's going to happen, okay? So you got to have faith, but you also got to have the works along with the faith to make those goals happen. So that's number one. Number two is be positive. Do your best to keep people's names out your mouth. You know, do your best not to talk about people. Do your best not to put out that negative energy, y'all, because a lot of times I think that we confuse the universe, because we ask for all of these positive things to happen for our lives, but then at the end of the day, we acting ugly. We acting ugly too much, so we put in too much negativity in something. Wow, y'all, I almost cut off, but your girl is back. So like I said, I was talking about acting ugly. You know, keep it positive. If you're going to keep it positive, keep it positive. And I'm not talking about just keeping people's name out of your mouth. I'm talking about when adversity comes. And you know, I talk about this a lot, because what happens is when you're being positive and you're reaching towards your goals, what happens is that negative stuff is going to automatically show up to knock you off your axis. So if I'm standing and I'm being faithful and I'm saying my affirmations and I'm confessing, I'm looking at my dream board and I'm working to get towards my goal, guess what? Adversity is going to show up to try to knock me off course. It's expected. It's going to come. So the key is, what are you going to do when adversity shows up? And I noticed that when I allow my attitude to shift and to really respond to that negativity, it confuses the universe. In 1 minute, I'm positive. In the next minute, when something bad happens, I put so much energy into that negative thing. So what you need to do is, when the negative happens, don't allow the negative, y'all. Don't allow the negative. And look, I'm fixing my hair. Don't allow the negative to knock you completely off of your axis, okay? You're being positive. You're saying your affirmations. You're working hard, okay, along with those affirmations to make your goals happen, okay? And say hello to me, y'all, if you joined, so I know you're here. Good afternoon to you, anybody that's just joined. And you don't want to confuse the universe. So you're either going to be on the negative side or you're going to be on the positive side. You have to pick a side. And if you're choosing the positive side, don't let every little thing and every little person knock you off your axis, okay? The offense is always going to come. The offense is always going to come. But the question is, am I going to take the offense, okay? And it's a daily test that happens for all of us. When the offense comes, am I going to take the offense? And a lot of times when you don't take the offense, your blessing is on the way. Your blessing is right around the corner when you don't give in to the offense. So that's number 2, y'all. Number 3, and I am going to end at number 3, y'all, because I don't want to keep y'all too long, is focus, okay? Keep your focus. The main reason that we don't have success, it's us. It's not our kids. It's not our circumstance. Sometimes it's not even our bank account, because when we want that, you know, Louis Vuitton purse, I'm not really a brand person. Like, I don't buy a lot of brands, but I know some people that have to have a certain purse. They got to have a certain red bottom shoes and this and that. That's not me, but some people are into brands and into having the best things. When you want that stuff, you will find the money, right? You'll find the money for the things that you value. So have a focus. Have a focus. Don't be all over the place, okay? If you haven't reached your goals and you're not successful and you've been online for a long time but you don't see any profit from that, it's because of you. You have to look in the mirror and you have to start with you. You have to take accountability and realize that when you're not getting far in life, it's because of you. It's the man in the mirror. It's not anybody else. So there are 1,000, I think I said on my wall, 599 ways and more online to make money. There are so many ways to make money and so many business opportunities. Shucks, it's a whole lot of business opportunities I would love to be a part of. I would love to make happen for me and my family. But guess what? I realized I can't do everything at one time. The key is, and take it from me, because this has been the difference between my productivity this year and my failure, has been, like one of my mentors tells me all the time, sometimes you have to slow down to speed up. Before you scale up, you got to scale back. Before you scale up, you got to scale back. And what I mean by that is, if you have 10 different trades, or you're the jack of all trades, you have 10 different trades, but you're not the master of none, you're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to be able, like if I have my Shopify store, my Amazon store, my eBay store, I'm listing all over the place. I'm trying to do all these things. And in my particular situation, I'm also a mom of 3, a wife, I have a home, I have all of these different things going for myself. Me having 50 businesses, okay, and not mastering any, I'm just going to keep spending. My wheels are just going to keep spinning. There are a million posts you could comment underneath. Yes, I want information. Oh, I went into this business. Okay, everybody's selling something, and me too. I'm selling stuff too. So it's nothing wrong with selling stuff, because that's what us online marketers do. But at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, is me buying all this different stuff, all these different trainings that I don't plan to watch, gonna make me prosper? Or am I constantly prospering somebody else's dream? You gotta ask yourself that. If you have no focus, you're the jack of all trades, but you're not the master of none, That's not going to get you to $1 million. That's not going to get you to your goal. You have to scale back to scale up. You have to slow down to speed up. The moment you do that, you can get breakthrough, y'all. So those are my 3 tips. Thank y'all for joining. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family. We out here about to go grocery shopping so I can cook for my family and we can spend time together. And I hope that you all have a wonderful, blessed Thanksgiving holiday. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, definitely enjoy it with your family. I'm sending love your way, peace and joy. All of your goals and everything that you desire in life, you can 100% have it. You can achieve it. But sometimes we just need to gain a little bit of focus when we have places to go. So love you guys. Definitely be blessed this holiday. Just wanted to do this quick live video about 3 actionable tips that you can definitely, thank you for that, love, that you can take to scale your business quickly. Number 1, set your date. Set your goals. Number 2, clear out the negativity. And number 3, take the food. We about to do Thanksgiving. Take some food off of your plate. A million things on your plate. Trust me, take it from the jack of all trades. It's not going to get you to your goals. So anyway, love you guys. Have a wonderful, blessed Thanksgiving. If you haven't seen this, watch it from the beginning. And I'm out. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.